Hey, all my small good friends. I hope everyone's having a fabulous day out there today. It is the weekend. It's actually a Sunday. You're going to hear my laundry in the background. You know how it goes on Sundays, although I haven't filmed downstairs in a bit. Actually, have really slowed my roll on my filming because I was trying to get out of the big editing hole I was in, and I am doing much better at that. Well, not that I'm doing better. I'm catching up, I should say. Got my puppies out here. Yeah. Domino's Nub. See Domino's Nub there. They haven't been down here in a little bit, so they are, sniffing around everywhere like they're visiting for the first time. Cracks me up. Yeah, as you can see, Miss Jersey is here today. So I have something fun going on here today. I don't often do candle hauls on my channel, only because I have a lot of candles. That's just a portion. I have some more over there. I have some more over there. I have some more over here. Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of candles. I'm embarrassed by the amount of candles I have. Yeah, not good. I definitely took it crazy over the years and have way too many. But working on getting through them and even destashing some. I've been giving some out to my daughter, some to her friends. And now we're getting into the season I really love, or soon. I'm a very seasonal burner and melter, so I'm not actually burning them yet, but soon we'll be getting into the season that I love, which is fall. I also love my winter candles a lot. I do a lot more burning during those seasons, and yeah, I'm looking very, very forward to it. But today what I have is a Bath & Body Works candle haul and a Goose Creek haul. They're both kind of on the small side, so I thought I would put them both in the same video, and hopefully you enjoy. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we will start with the Goose Creek haul first. Goose Creek is a candle company that I haven't purchased from for a little bit. I have a lot of issues, truth be told, with the burn quality on Goose Creek candles. No problem with the fragrances themselves. In fact, I have some true tried and favorites that I continue to purchase from Goose Creek every now and then. But when it comes to the burn quality, I get a lot of sooting, and I get it. You guys have heard me, if you've been with me for any amount of time, you guys have heard me talk about how I get to the half point of a Bath & Body Works candle, and I tend to end up with a sooty, grody mess. Things start to go south at that point. Goose Creek, I feel like that point happens just a tad bit earlier. I tend to get through about a third of my candle before, yeah, it happens. I've learned over recent years that my candle lamp and my candle crock, and sometimes even chopping up my candles and throwing them in my wax warmers because I have so many. These are just my holiday boxes over here. Yeah, that is working well for me, especially during the summer months when I really don't want to use the flame as much. But I've been a candle girl for so long. I've been purchasing candles since, the ye old days of Yankee Candle back in the 90s when we all loved Yankee Candle. And, yeah, so, some habits are very hard to break. I really do love the burn of a candle. I've mentioned in recent videos I've been working on cleaning my plantation shutters and have found some soot on them. So, it's a balancing act, trying to figure out, how much to burn my candles. I thought I'd been kind of safer by keeping them away from my walls. But yeah, so it travels, guys. It travels. So anyway, all that to say, I've greatly lessened by purchasing from Goose Creek. So that's why you don't see a whole lot from Goose Creek on my channel as far as hauls. I've also greatly lessened by purchasing from Bath & Body Works. Just not quite as much. So anyone who's been purchasing from Goose Creek recently, as of recent years, I should say, knows that they've been doing quite a few collaborations with various licensed entities. And the recent collaboration is the Smurfs. And the Smurfs bring back a lot of childhood memories. I was a Saturday morning cartoon kid. Loved my Saturday mornings. I spent them with my grandmother every weekend. Saturday mornings was my jam. I sat and watched those cartoons. I ate my sugary breakfast cereal, and it was just a good time as a kid. And I had my favorites for sure, and the Smurfs were one of those favorite cartoons. And so when I saw the collaboration and I saw the scents that they released in the collaboration, I was like, I have to get some of them. I don't need them all, but I have to get some of them. And so that's what I have here. I did also stick in two candles that were on clearance. They have been holding some really good SAS sort of deals, clearance deals, where candles have been marked down as low as $6.99. And so I bit on two favorites that I already know and love. And yeah, let's get into it. I'll start with those two candles first to get them out of the way. If you watch my channel and you watch my wax empties, you know that I recently melted this wax for the first time, even though it had been sitting in my collection like forever. I don't know what took me so long, but I did, and I fell in love with the wax melt, and I saw that the candle was marked down, and I love the candle's label. I'm wondering if this is one of the labels that was done by Kent at the Candle Channel. My guess is probably so. He's probably talked about it, and I don't remember because my memory sucks. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Hi, sir. Where'd Jersey go? Oh, she's hiding behind me. She's hiding behind my big fat head so you can't see her. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I'm guessing these are probably his. I know that we'll still see some of his labels for a little bit, even though he no longer works for Goose Creek. So, anyway, all that to say, I just thought this label was fantastic. I actually purchased a couple of these labels earlier when they were first released because I didn't want to miss out on them. I just didn't pick this one up until I fell in love with the wax melt. But this is Vanilla Sands. Get that up close there. Sorry about that glare, but I do have lights right over top of my head. So this has notes of, let me take my glasses off, salted vanilla, lotus flower, and creamy sandalwood. All the hype on the internet is talking about how this is pretty much a dupe for Scentsy's Vanilla Waves. And when I talked about my wax empties, I felt like this really gave me like a Vanilla Waves / Boom Boom vibe. And I still think that. This is beautiful. I will say, you can't tell now, but when this arrived, this candle was a little bit of a hot mess. And I literally mean hot mess. It was quite melted. Candace from Wax to Love, I was watching her Goose Creek haul, and she showed a candle that was, you know, she had a melting problem with. I had that same problem. So Candace, if you're out there watching, yeah, I had the same problem with this one. Let me know what your outcome was when you called Goose Creek. I almost contacted them because it was a sweaty mess and it was just kind of dripping everywhere, and my wax definitely looked like there was less wax in there. So it was almost as if some of the wax had evaporated, which is weird because no flame had ever been lit to it. It seems like it's kind of okay now. I can smell it just fine. So I think I'm okay, but let me know what your outcome was. But anyway, so happy to have that in my collection. I just love those birds. How beautiful is that label. So happy to have that. And I think I paid like $7.99 for that. And another favorite, I have several of these in my collection, and I adore this candle. I love Orange Blossom. I love Neroli. No secret, I've talked about it before, even though I'm not a floral girl. Orange Blossom. Again, the glare on this. So sorry, guys. Yeah, it's giving my phone glare. As you can see, super beautiful, lovely, lovely label. Love that. That's going to be so pretty with the flame burning through it for as long as I can keep the flame burning through it. There's little bees on it. Candace, again, mentioned on a candle that she purchased from this collection, a different one, that had little ants all over it. And I was like, let me take a look back at the candle I decided to purchase. Let me see if it has ants. It doesn't have ants, but it has little bees. I'm not a huge bee fan, but I know a lot of people are. But yeah, I don't mind the bees so much. Ants, yeah, I feel like that's kind of weird too. I don't blame her. Orange Blossom has notes of Orange Blossom, Golden Neroli, fresh oranges, and leafy greens. That's basically what this is. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful, relaxing. I just find Orange Blossom and Neroli just kind of be relaxing, kind of beachy. Just, you know, sitting out on the beach, smelling sunscreen, smelling those beautiful beachy flowers nearby. It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Relaxing and gorgeous. And is a favorite. It's a strong one. At least it has been in the past. So, I'm so sorry I cannot get that very well. But Orange Blossom. Okay, now let's get into the Smurf candles that I picked up. So I picked up 4. I don't remember how many there were in the collection altogether. My guess is there were 8. I didn't, like I said, need them all, but I wanted some. I tried to go for scents that I liked, but I also tried to go for 4 designs. I know I was going to pick up 4. I tried to go for 4 designs that kind of encompass all the Smurfs that I wanted to have on the candle designs, like Papa Smurf, Smurfette, not a Smurf, but Gargamel. And so I think I did a good job at kind of picking those out. There was actually one more candle that I really did want from the collection, but I maxed myself at 4, and so I don't have that one. If it ends up on a markdown, I may still grab it, but I'm not sure if it will. I mean, the SpongeBob collaboration, a number of those that I wanted, just for the scents alone. I'm not really a big SpongeBob fan. That was kind of my daughter's thing when she was growing up. SpongeBob was her cartoon. I'm too old for SpongeBob. Yeah, that's me. But there were some scents that I really thought I would like in that collection, but they sold out. There's still some other ones, but not scents I'm interested in. So the first one I have here is a Smurfy Nude Treat. What's that? How cute is that artwork? So this one has Smurfette, so I made sure I got that. The scent notes on this are vanilla ice cream, sugar cone, and crystallized sugar. By the way, I am really loving the fact that Goose Creek puts their scent notes on their candles now. And it kind of smells as you would expect it to smell. Nothing, you know, earth-shattering. But it kind of just smells like a vanilla cone. Kind of like a waffle cone. You know, nothing special, like I said, but I love the artwork, so I picked that up. A Smurfy New Treat. Smurftastic. This one is so cute. True to Smurf form. I don't remember the little guy's name that always played the tricks on the Smurfs, blowing them up all the time, but was it Mr. Smurf? No, I don't remember, but this one has Papa Smurf, which is why I picked this one up. Papa Smurf was definitely a favorite. Love the white lids on this. They match the design really well. Smurftastic is sweet blueberry, vanilla cream, and sugar crystals. I think there was actually more than one blueberry candle. In fact, I think I have the other one here too. There weren't 3, were there? I don't remember for sure, but Smurftastic has blue wax. Oh, I smell that already. Oh, yeah, that's fruity. Lots of blueberry in this, guys. It's interesting because I feel like there's another berry in here. I don't feel like this is all blueberry. It almost smells to me like a mixture of blueberry and strawberry. There's no strawberry in the notes. But I'm getting something else besides blueberry. I don't get a ton of that vanilla. Sugar crystals, yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting like a huge like blueberries and cream kind of vibe, so to speak, with the blueberry and vanilla. But very fruity, sweet, sugary. And I feel like there's other berries in there, like a mixture of berries. That's Smurftastic. Hi, baby girl. What you doing? You a good girl? Say, yeah, you're a good girl. Next up, we have the Gargamel candle. This is the Beach Fixes Everything. This is so cute. Look at that. I forget the kitty's name. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Oh, there's Gargamel, the evil guy that was always trying to do away with the Smurfs. This is Tropical Banana, Coconut Sunscreen, and Golden Sands. Oh, this is, hi baby. This is totally. Hi, baby. You get your ears clean? This is totally my vibe. Look at that colored wax. Oh, I can smell this already too. This is like banana sunscreen heaven. I love me a tropical banana. I love me a sunscreen scent. Totally what you get. I don't expect this one will last, but if it did and it got marked down, I would totally grab another just because I love the scent so much. But that is the Beach Fixes Everything. And last one in the Smurfs collection I picked up was Smurf Berry Pie. So I do believe this is another blueberry one. I just thought that the artwork on this was just darling. Again, I don't remember his name that did all the cooking. Smurfberry pie. This is wild Smurf berries, juicy blueberry, and warm crust. So basically a blueberry pie. Look at the color of that wax. Gorgeous. Oh, this smells really good. So the crust in this is not overly crusty. There's a little bit of something there, but it's kind of flaky, almost kind of like a croissant vibe. So a very flaky, very thin, flaky pie crust. Oh, but it's nice. This one is not as sweet and fruity as that other berry candle was. But again, there's something else going on in here besides blueberry. I would venture to say it could be some kind of cherry or strawberry. I mean, I don't know what a Smurf berry is. I don't remember what those are supposed to be. Probably like a kind of like a holly berry kind of thing, but it smells really good. Yeah, these are all great. I'm glad I picked them up. Glad to have them as part of my collection. I'll probably be one of those that, you know, struggles to find a situation where I'll actually burn them, because these are more like something I just want in my collection. But man, they do smell good. Okay, that'll do it for my Goose Creek haul. Let's get started on my Bath & Body Works haul. So I have a few miscellaneous items here that I'll start with first. I did pick up a Wallflower and Honey Crisp Hayride. I'm not sure why I picked this up. I think I was probably trying to meet the minimum for free shipping. And this has notes of beautiful weekend full of honey crisp apples and crisp autumn leaves. So I'm thinking that sounds like it's right up my fall alley avenue. And so yeah, there's that. Then I picked up some body care items. I used some, did I use rewards for these? No, I think I purchased these because they were on sale. I think they were on sale $5.95. I don't ever pay full price for Bath & Body Works body care, but I use their body creams all the time. You see them in my empty videos all the time. So I picked up the Halloween ones. Halloween is my vibe. That's basically what this haul is here. There's a couple of fall things here too. Fall is also my vibe. Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday. I usually pick up the Bath & Body Works candles every year. I have so many in my collection, I don't really need more Halloween candles. But I like to pick up whatever that they release that's new because I get curious. And I also like to pick up, you know, the true and tried essentials that come back every year. Your Vampire Blood, your Girlfriend, with a new label because I just want them as part of my collection because I am such a big Halloween girl. I picked up some Girlfriend. Now, I could be wrong. You guys tell me if I am. But I don't know that we've seen this in body care before. If we have, it's had to been some time. But I just had to have some of that. So Girlfriend is dark strawberries, ghostly peony, and spine chilling citrus. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on because my hands are kind of dry. Really love the Bath & Body Works body cream. I use it a lot. I use it on my feet a lot. I use it on my hands a lot. So yeah, fruity. If you guys know what Girlfriend smells like, it's strawberry, floral, just lovely. And a fun kind of Halloween scent. And I also picked up for Halloween, this is new this year, Ice Scream Float. How cute is that packaging? Just love that, darling. So this has notes of fizzing cola, frightful vanilla float, and spooky sugars. A lot of people are talking about how this doesn't have a lot of vanilla in it. I feel like the body cream has a little bit more vanilla to it than the candle does. I have the candle here as well. But I like it. I like cola scent, so I'm not complaining. I know a lot of people have kind of said that it leans more like a gummy candy. And I do kind of think that the candle does. I haven't used the body cream yet, so I'll reserve judgment. And then I picked up, this is actually in a storm of hauls. So this was in the second haul, but I picked this up. I think it was only available online. I think. I did some pick up in store, and then I did some online because they were doing free shipping, and I had a coupon, and I wanted to pick this up because this is new. Oh my gosh, I should have done my homework. This is part of a collection that's like part of that vanilla romance, and then they brought out these 2 other scents. I don't remember what the collection's called, but there's Vanilla East, which has a lavender in it, so I didn't get that one. And then Vanilla Cafe, which has your coffee in it. This is smooth espresso with vanilla and toasted hazelnut. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into that. It's a great vanilla cream coffee kind of scent. And, you know, I'm not always about having coffee on my body, but that's fine. I probably won't wear it out, but I'll use it for what it's intended for, and that's to moisturize. Okay, so as to what I did use some rewards for, I had some rewards just sitting in my account, and I needed to use them up, so I grabbed 2 of Ice Cream Float in the single wicks. How cute are those labels? Cute, cute, cute. Could have been a little cuter if the spiders didn't look so plastic ring-like, but I digress. Single wick, lavender colored wax. These do smell light, I will say that. Scent notes are, I just told you on the body cream, it's Fizzing Cola, Frightful Vanilla Float, and Spooky Sweetness. Yeah, I definitely do think the candles smell a little bit more candy-ish, but I don't mind. I think it'll be fun for Halloween, and they're for free. They didn't cost me anything. I also picked up 2 fall candles. I just thought that the packaging on this was so cute. And I actually thought this was a candle I had in my collection. It was part of a limited edition release a few years ago. And I looked that candle up and I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's not what I have. The one I have, I can't remember the exact name. It might be chocolate espresso martini. I'll post it above if I think of it. But this one's espresso martini. And look at the labels on those. Are they not adorable? So cute, little martini glass. Don't go, oh, actually they do go all the way around. I was going to say they don't, but they do. Wow, nice little wraparound on your single wicks. These labels did not, so yeah, just on the front. Really love the fall vibe here. So this is scent notes of espresso, coffee liqueur, and splash of vanilla. You guys know I love my coffee scents. White cream wax. That smells so good. It's kind of your fancy coffee vibe. A little bit chocolatey. Definitely coffee, espresso, rich coffee, bold. Loving that. So I got those. Also, didn't cost me anything. And then one last reward. I picked up the good old pumpkin apple. Comes out most every year from Bath & Body Works. Also part of that same collection that the espresso martini is from. So cute. And didn't cost me anything. So pumpkin apple is red delicious apple, fall pumpkin, and fresh ground cinnamon and clove buds. Beautiful dark red wax. This is just quintessential pumpkin apple fall goodness. Love the clove note in there. It's perfect. It just adds the perfect amount of spice to that pumpkin and that apple. Just love that. Okay, so we'll start with the Halloween candles I picked up first. I think I picked up pretty much one of... No, I didn't get one of everything. What did I not get? I didn't get Vampire Blood in the cheaper packaging. Was that the only one I skipped on? I don't remember. I think that was the only one I skipped on. I did, again, because this one was new, I picked up 2. These are the 3 wicks I'm talking about. Ice Cream Float. So we'll give a close-up of that one. Super cute packaging. Again, the spiders are kind of plasticky looking, but they are moving around on the jar there. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's kind of like a window frame, and then you got the eyeballs here in the corners, and they wrap around, and you kind of got this motif looking vibe, and then your plastic looking spider rings. 3 wicks, 14.5 ounce white wax. And again, the same scent. Cola, kind of cola candy. There's not a lot of fizziness in this. Kind of wish there was more. But it is very much like those, I don't know what they were called. Bottle caps, is that what they were called? The little soda bottles that you used to like drink the juice out of. They were like waxy, and you drank the juice out of them when you were young. I kind of get those vibes from this. So 2 of those. I love the lid on these 2. Super cute. Again, sorry for that glare there, but super cute lids. The packaging this year is just really cute. This one I picked up. It's not one of my favorite scents, But I picked it up because I just wanted the label design. I've been known to do that. This is Wicked Vanilla Woods. Again, all the way around. So cute. Kind of gives me like tattoo vibes. You got the skulls in like the frames, and then again like your motif looking vibe with the little pink hearts. I love the coloring. I love the teals. I love the pinks. I love the black, the white. Just think that's darling. Again, the same lid. Love that. It kind of almost is like a puffy looking lid. Wicked Vanilla Woods is magical vanilla, glowing amber wood, and enchanted pink pepper. I don't really have anything against the scent. It's just not one of my favorites. But it's nice. And it's quite vanilla heavy here. And I like it when it's vanilla heavy. It's nice. It's kind of like a little bit of a smoky vibe. Kind of a little bit of an incensey. But like just borderline, not hefty. But I thought the label was super cute. And so I picked one up. So that is Wicked Vanilla Woods. I also picked up a girlfriend in the 3-wick. There's that label. The ghost seems to be moving around a little bit. Kind of almost like a lithographic kind of tone to it. Little green, like mint green bows. Again, the pink frames. I just thought it's pretty cute. I mean, it's cheesy, but it's cute. Girlfriend again is dark strawberries, ghostly peony, spine chilling citrus. Same lid, puffy black lid with the bats and the skulls. 3-wick. This one smells strong, so hopefully this is a good one this year. That's girlfriend. And then the last one as part of this collection that I picked out was pumpkin carving. Good old pumpkin carving. This one had gone away for a little bit and then it came back. So yeah, those are a little bit different there. I love the pumpkin heads at the top there. Little green, like little crossbones there. Super cute. Packaging, again, the puffy lid. 3 wicks. All of these have the rope-like wicks, which I'm not a huge fan of. They tend to soak more. Oh my gosh, I just love the scent. So this is fresh carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, and smooth brown sugar. That's exactly what this smells like. You get the sweetness of the brown sugar, but you get the spiciness of the pumpkin seeds. It's a great pumpkin spice kind of scent. I love it. It usually throws pretty well, so I'm looking forward to getting into that. And then guys, I've got 2 more Halloween candles here. These are the 2 that had the specialty lids. I did not go after the one that was the snow globe. It was like a vanilla cake kind of scent, and the last vanilla cake scent I had from Bath & Body Works I did not like. That was that sprinkled birthday cake. Yeah, that one was sour to me. So, and I did not need that snow globe thing. Not that I needed any of these. So I did not pick that up, but I understood that sold out as soon as it was released, during the early release for members. But I did pick up these 2 specialty lids. I know this one is getting a lot of attention, and it's cool, but I actually like my second candle I have here better. But this is Candy Apple Cauldron. As you can see, the specialty lid. It's got like bubbles on top. Kind of, again, that lithographic kind of look. The lid is not super heavy on this one, so that's unusual. Usually they're pretty heavy, but this one's just okay. 3 wicks, white wax. Do love the label on the jar itself. I think that'll be really nice when that's lit. So that's how that looks. This is Mysterious Green Apple, Simmering Sugar, and Crystallized Bergamot. This retails for $39.95. I was not going to pay that. So I picked it up during the sale where it was buy one, get one. So I picked up both the specialty candles. So that made them 20 bucks a piece. And then I had a coupon that Bath & Body Works, I think, did, which they often do on a Sunday night sometimes. They did a 20% off. And so I got them for $15.98. So that I was willing to spend. Probably could do better because these often hang around. I mean, you never know for sure, but I didn't want to take a chance. So I picked them up at $15.98. That I'm willing to pay with the special lid, but $40, I'm not. This one I like. I did not love their Wicked Apple. This one's a little different. The green apple is not super tart in this, but you can definitely tell it's a green apple. This is not a super strong thrower on cold, so I don't know. That may be okay. It's kind of sweet too. It may be okay because, you know, I don't overly love green apple, but again, I just wanted to get it, so it's part of my collection. So there you have it. And then the one that I liked the most, this is good old Vampire Blood. Like I said, I did not pick up the Vampire Blood in this packaging, so I didn't pick it up in that one. It had like little bats around, and it was cute, but I just wanted this one. So you can see that lid goes all the way around. This one has a heftier lid, I feel like, and it is gorgeous. Look at that red. It is stunning, and I'm not even a red girl, but I love that. This lid is hefty. There's wicks on that side. Again, 3 wicks. The rope-like wicks. Not sure what the little spot of soot. Looks like it has a little bit of soot in there. That's interesting. It does have a dip in the wax. I have destashed some of my candles, which kind of concerned me because some of them have dips in the wax. And a lot of people think that you warned them when that has happened. But I've had candles arrive with dips in the wax. Of course, you know, they're out in heat too. But this was actually picked up from the store. This one, I can smell it. Again, not super strong, just like that Candy Cauldron. Red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. That's kind of what it is. It's very fruity, fun, Halloween scent. Tends to come back year after year. And I like it. I enjoy it when I burn it. And I just had to have that one to add to the collection. So there you go. Vampire Blood. One last thing I picked up for Halloween. I checked out everything as a part of the early access, and I thought the house was kind of cool, the big luminary that was like $275. But I do have a house from a previous year, and one thing I have realized is it's kind of a pain to ask the store. It's kind of a pain to ask to find a place to put it when you put it out. And so I decided I don't want to get any more of those. I know people collect them. If you have the space for them, that's fine. And I mean, I have a relatively spacious house, but I also feel like I don't have a ton of closet space. I do have a garage, which is currently in right now. I did have it downstairs here, storing it, but it just comes in this really, really huge box, and I just didn't want to do that again. And plus, I noticed that the roof was very glittery. Now, the pink theme, I loved. I thought the pink theme was so cool. So I almost got enticed. You know, you have a coupon, you get enticed, but I didn't do it. But I did pick up this guy because I thought he was kind of spooky. He's a candle holder. Is he not cool? Kind of looks like he's melting. So big old skull, hollow eyes, hollow nose, and he looks like he's melting. Oh my gosh. I might have liked him even better if he was all black, but it's okay. I kind of like him in the colors like that. But he's great. Let's throw a candle on there and see what he looks like. There we go. There you are with the Vampire Blood. Pull it back a little bit. Oh, that was pretty cool. And he was very reasonably priced. With a coupon even better. $34.95, guys. So, nice felt bottom so he won't slip. And I just think he'll be great as part of my Halloween decor this year. Alright, that'll do it for Halloween. Let's get into the 4 fall candles that I picked up. So 4 more and we'll wrap this video up. First one I picked up, these are all part of, they're all part of the same collection. These were all online exclusive this year. So Bath & Body Works is doing us a little dirty. But again, I got the free shipping, so I went ahead and went for it. Pumpkin Vanilla Creme, which is basically their pumpkin pie. Sometimes it comes out as pumpkin pie. Sometimes it comes out as pumpkin vanilla creme. I just think these labels are cute. They are not full wraparound, so just right there on the front. But they do have colored wax. But I just love they're beautiful. Just perfectly fall Bath & Body Works logo up there. The lids are also quite cute. Again, sorry about the glare there, but very cute. I can smell this already. Does have colored wax, and it does have those thick rope-like wicks. Rope-like wicks. Oh my gosh, I just love this. So this is creamy pumpkin, vanilla creme, fresh nutmeg, and graham cracker crust. It just has such a great, sweet, but spicy note to it. It's a perfect amount of spice in my opinion. I get the crust note. I get the pumpkin. It's very, very gourmand bakery. And I just love it. It's a classic that comes back all the time. And I hope they continue to bring it back. But right now, it's an online exclusive. Also, online exclusive. Again, these are all part of the same collection. So they're all online exclusive. This is Fall Festival. This one hasn't been out super long time. I think the last few years, I have a couple in my collection. Not a lot. But again, I love the packaging. So fall, so primitive, so beautiful. I love the blue wax. Again, the same lid there with the leaves, and then again those thick rope wicks. So this is fresh pumpkin, spiced cinnamon, sweet maple almond butter. Well, I'll say this one smells a bit light on cold, but it's there. I get that sweet maple almond butter, and I don't think it's too much. I don't always love almond. I certainly don't always love maple, but it's just perfect in here. That butteriness is just kind of really smooths it out. It's really nice. You get a little bit of that spicy cinnamon. It's really nice. Again, epitome of fall. Just love that vibe, and I will certainly enjoy that label. Hopefully it opens up a little bit on warm because it's smelling a little light. And then the last two I have here are the same scent, and I absolutely did not need more of these because I stocked up when it came out a couple years ago, and I'm glad I did because they didn't bring it back last year, and I was highly upset, but they did this year. Again, an online exclusive, but Praline Delight. There's that up close. Again, look at that label with the acorns and the fall foliage, the beautiful rustic leaves. Just loving that. The brown wax, gorgeous. Again, matching lid. This one has great wicks. The ones that have the little lead inside, those ones tend to burn really well. So happy to see that. But as you can see, most of my candles did not have those. But this scent, you guys, gourmand deliciousness. So this is roasted pecans, brown sugar, and creamy caramel. This just smells like the most delicious topping to a delicious, savory, gourmand pie. Or baked good. It's just so good. Praline deliciousness. It really does smell like praline. And I love it. So I had to pick up two. Like I said, I did not need more, but I got them anyway. Because that's what I do. Oh, I actually have one more thing here. I don't know how I forgot, but let's pull it out. So, boxed up, I picked up one more candle holder, and this one is fall, so it ties right in with those fall candles. This one sold out online. Now, I haven't checked recently, so maybe it's been restocked. I didn't feel like a lot of people were talking about it or even cared about it, so I was kind of shocked when I saw that it sold out. But I'm super glad that I got it because I really, really like it. And I'm always kind of looking for fall decor because I tend to go heavy on Halloween because I love it so much. But sometimes I don't go as heavy on my fall decor, and I do like fall decor. So I picked up this candle holder. Also a 3-wick. Look at that bubbly leaf there. But how pretty and fall-like is that? With the flower blooms. I just think this is going to look so nice with fall decor. Then let's pick up one of those fall candles and put it right there on top. How pretty is that? I just thought so pretty. And like I said, there were two different ones of these. But like I said, this one sold out. So I don't know if you'll find it at your store. My daughter did look at the store here and it wasn't there. So I'm thinking it sold out there too because I think it was there at one point. But I really liked ordering this online because I got the box. The skull head I ordered at the store and picked it up, and they didn't give me the box. So kind of glad I got this one online, but then you always take the chance of, it arriving broken as well. But I like to have the box so I can store it in that. But also very pretty and added to my fall collection. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you picked up the same, let me know. All right, that'll do it, guys. Yeah, that's my sweet and sassy Halloween / fall haul / Goose Creek Smurf haul. I guess the Smurfs were technically summer scents, but there you have it. I decided to include it all together because I thought, a lot of us who buy from Bath & Body Works, we also buy from Goose Creek and vice versa. And then again, some of us have our preferences, but I figured you wouldn't mind. I'll try to timestamp them, so if you only want to see one or the other, you can jump around. But I just thought that was fun. Believe it or not, guys, I did not pick up anything. Not one thing from SAS. So I have no SAS hauls to show you this season. But I was not going to miss out on Halloween because I never do. I never do. So they may not have everything that I like I did years ago. But I do try to pick up the candles here and there because I do like to have those in my collection. And so there you have it. Let me know in the comments below if you picked up anything for Halloween. Let me know what you picked up, what your favorites are. If you picked up any candle accessories or any other Halloween accessories, let me know what you got. If you picked up anything from the Goose Creek, say from the Smurf collaboration, or maybe from the great clearance sales I've been doing. I've also released some fall candles recently, so lots of fun stuff to be had out there. They're having the sale this weekend, 5 for $55. They're always having good sales, so let me know if you picked up anything there. And guys, I'll wrap this up. I got my laundry going, I got to tend to, and I need to get upstairs and start working on my empties video. So I will see you in the next one. And by the way, guys, speaking of, I need to get into my Kringle Halloween. Kringle is releasing Halloween candles this August 1st. So Thursday night going into Friday morning at midnight. Yeah, 12:01 a.m. technically on Friday, but Thursday night going into Friday. Kringle's doing their Halloween release. And I probably won't have this video up by then. So if I don't, I'll definitely post on my community tab to remind you guys. But Kringle is going all out, you guys. Those candles are fire. Check out the labels. The ambassadors are starting to release their videos. It's part one of a 2-part release. They also did a 2-part release last year. So stay tuned, guys. Let me know if you're going to stay up and order from that order, or by the time this video gets posted, maybe that has already happened. Let me know if you took part in it and let me know what you got. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe, and bye-bye.